You guys made it through. This is our very last video. And of course, in the last video, I wanna give you some tools that can help you heal the gut. You might not need to have your gut healed, but I certainly would hope that you can be an expert and help other people that might need the information that you now have. So the first thing I wanna get back to is the basics, the plain old basics, that what you put in your body actually affects your body. Food is a communication. It's medicine, but it's also a communication. And different foods can actually fuel and feed different strains of bacteria in your body. Roughly 80% of the bacteria in your body can be categorized into two different strains. One would be Bacteroides and one would be Firmicutes. And studies show that that balance or that ratio of Firmicutes to Bacteroides is really important. If you have too much of the bad and not enough of the good, it can lead to things like obesity or even type 1 diabetes, not to mention a lot of other harmful gut issues or imbalances. So here's a few things, and I know we've repeated some of them, but they are important to know. The first one, of course, is eat more fiber. So that Firmicutes balance is one that you don't necessarily want, and fiber feeds Bacteroides. But Firmicutes, here's another one, craves sugar. So stay away from the sugar. We actually know that Firmicutes can send signals to the brain that make you crave sugar. So if you're like, man, I've got these sugar cravings that I cannot control, that could be a sign that there's an imbalance that really needs to be taken care of. Another thing that you could do is something called intermittent fasting. Now I know this is a hot topic. A lot of people have kind of talked about fasting, but I'm not talking about fasting in terms of anything other than your gut, meaning this isn't about weight loss, this isn't about calories, this is purely from a gut standpoint. So we know that there's some really good healthy bacteria in your large intestine. And we also know that those bacteria proliferate or they multiply at their best rate in a fasted state. They're not competing with any digestion. So the idea with intermittent fasting from a gut standpoint is give your body a rest. I recommend from dinner to breakfast, just give your body a rest from food. That can be anywhere from 12 to 16 hours, and then do your eating in the other window that you have. But you'll be surprised at how much that intermittent fasting can benefit your gut bacteria. And for me personally, sugar cravings. I can absolutely notice a difference when I implement intermittent fasting into my day-to-day life. And again, you don't have to do this every day, but I would say 3, 4, 5 days a week, just try to really concentrate on giving your body a rest from digestion. And of course, while you're trying to heal the gut, like if you've got some issues, I do recommend a digestive enzyme. People will often ask me the difference between a digestive enzyme and a probiotic and if they need both. And truthfully, if you've got gut issues, you probably do need both, but let me tell you the difference. A digestive enzyme is designed to break down food. And once that food's broken down, then your body can better absorb the nutrients. Whereas a probiotic is healthy living bacteria that is designed to repopulate or recolonize your body with healthy bacteria. So you can see that there really is a need for both. And then lastly, of course, is just making sure that the probiotic you are taking is a good quality probiotic. You can go back to some of the other videos and go over those qualifications if you'd like. But now you guys are qualified. It's your last video and you have officially become eligible to become Gut Health Ambassadors for Silver Fern brand. So reach out to us if you'd like to learn a little bit more about that. But in the meantime, print off your certificate and pat yourself on the back for sticking with me through all these classes.